Welcome to another episode. Sorry, we'll do that again. Welcome to another episode of Charlotte on Scene podcast. I got my main man, Mo in the building. Yo, what up, man? How you doing, man? What's popping, baby?
Bro, I can't call it, bro. You know what time it is.
Got
Working.
me slipping over there. Ever since we did that thing with Chewy, I've been stuttering more. I don't know if he put that spell on me or something.
Man, hell
My
nah,
speech
man.
impediment.
We back. Episode,
We
what
back,
shit?
baby.
Yeah, we episode 56.
50. Yeah, we up there.
We locked in, man.
We up there. So today we have a special guest with us today. Got my main man, my brother, my frat brother, good brother all around. My man downtown, Jason Brown. How you doing, baby?
Appreciate you, man.
And I say downtown because of the real estate. He do downtown, he do uptown. He's also known as the original the Charlotte agent. So we want to welcome him to the show today. It's good to have you here, my brother. How you
Appreciate
doing?
it, man. Everything good,
Everything
man.
good, man?
I'm excited to be on.
Hey, it's good. We happy
Y'all
to
been
have
doing
you.
your thing. Y'all been blowing up, man.
Yeah, we try to do what we do. We can do it.
Working.
Yeah, man. So usually when I get people on the show, I ask them regular questions, where they from and where they do whatever. I want to switch it up today a little bit. I want you to start it off.
Okay.
And say what you want to say.
Yeah, Jason Brown, Charlotte agent. Been in Charlotte since '98. Came here when I started school at UNC Charlotte. And really, man, I've seen this city grow like crazy.
Right.
Since '98. But after school, graduated, did that thing. Taught for a couple years in CMS.
Okay.
Most of you don't know that I was a French teacher.
Oh,
for
wow.
3 years before
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Where?
My second language is French.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Where at?
Yeah, I was at Carmel Middle School, John Taylor Williams Middle School, Crestdale Middle School, and Eastway Middle School.
Now, I went to Carmel.
What year were you there?
I was there. All my middle school was at Carmel. I went to Beverly Woods and I went to Carmel.
Okay, yeah.
6th grade to the 8th grade. That was
Six-
like 1998.
98?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Or before, yeah.
So I was teaching from 2006 to 2009.
Oh, I was there before. Yeah, I went to Carmel Middle School.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
It's a great school.
Carmel
still.
is really interesting because it's almost like an exact replica of the middle school in Durham where I went, which was Carrington.
Right.
Okay,
I know
okay.
about Carrington too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's a
Same
good school.
colors, same mascot, and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Cougars.
I was a French teacher for
So
3
you
years.
speak. We
Oh,
gotta call the cap. Hey, Sonya, where the caps at? We got the caps on over here. So hold on.
Where the cap?
Comment allez-vous,
Where the cap?
monsieur?
So what did you?
Comment allez-vous, monsieur?
Ah, je vais bien et toi, quoi?
Okay.
T'es bon là?
Merci. Whatever. I just know a couple of things. I went to private school, so I took
You went to
I took
private school,
I
okay.
took a couple years
Okay.
of French in private school. I
Yeah, the
barely.
caps.
Yeah, I got a couple of C's.
I remember
I
y'all
wasn't.
started with the caps. I remember y'all started with the caps.
Yeah,
in the show,
right,
man.
you know French. We gotta tap in. We gotta tap in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's awesome. So you taught French. How was that?
Ah oui, c'est passé bien. Être professeur français, c'est différent parce que c'est un peu difficile pour moi.
Hey
parce que
man,
je suis
pop.
agent-
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
I like that. Hey, let's
English?
get to
We
it.
back in English? I'm sorry. I thought you wanted to switch code.
Talk to me
Keep
I
nice.
thought you wanted where the caps at. Where the caps at?
How you say talk to me nice in French?
Parle-moi doucement, quoi.
But there you
Say it
go.
again.
There
Parle-moi
you
doucement,
go.
là. Tranquille, là.
Hey,
Say it-
there you
hey,
go.
like,
Yeah,
hey,
that's
say-
ça.
Say it again.
Parle-moi doucement.
Parliament that small.
Doucement,
Yeah.
tranquille.
Yeah, all that.
Or you can just say, like, be cool, like, reste cool, restez-vous cool.
Talking.
Yeah.
Like, ouais, d'être cool, là.
We can do a whole episode in French then. Like, you wanna go?
You could do it.
We got people in France watching us.
Watch. They
Really, the
watch
homies.
it. They gonna plug it now, bro.
That's crazy.
You know?
That's what's
Spain,
up.
French,
Just like
Germany,
transcribe
Russia.
it so it's in French at the bottom.
Yeah, that's what's up. We gotta start doing that. We got some good idea. It's a good
That's
idea.
a great idea.
That's
You
a
can
good
have,
idea.
like,
Because
Charlotte
when
on
we
the
get the
scene,
Netflix and
and
the
then you have an Instagram page, charlotteonthescene.fr for French.
Right.
And then everything there is in English, but
Right.
you have it transcribed in,
Whoa.
French at the bottom.
We'll talk about it after the
Okay.
yeah, we're giving too much game.
Give
right
everybody
now.
the game.
Calm down.
Man. Talk. Gotta hold-
Yeah, but France is my second home, man.
That's what's
Actually, while I was in school, I went and lived there for half a year.
Oh, okay.
So,
What part?
Limoges,
Okay,
which is actually the sister city for Charlotte.
Oh, okay. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that's what's up.
Yeah, so I was a French teacher for 3 years, from 2006 2009. Then I got my real estate license. Didn't have one sale for the first 2 years.
Yes.
So after 2 years being into it, I switched to a different firm
Okay.
in February of 2011. October 2011, got my first sale. 2000, and it's really interesting because when I actually sold my first home in real estate, I was homeless myself. I was like literally homeless. Like I'm helping someone purchase their home.
And you didn't have a place to live yourself.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you know it's crazy, bro. Like, my first deal I ever did, real estate wise, was commercial. We was talking
Right.
before.
Right.
And we do fix and flips and everything. I've
Right.
done that, but the one that looked like an NBA check, without playing in the NBA, that hit different.
Yeah.
So
It
it
does
was
hit different.
commercial.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
definitely
Now we
commercial.
still in it. We'll talk
Definitely
about that
commercial.
more off
Yeah.
this. But how was that like dealing with that? Because I was out the league. You know what I'm saying? I had retired. You know, like 2017, 18 or something like that. So can you break that down? Because I try to tell the guys, I'm like, look, bro, it's different when you have to see this another way, but you understand how that land works.
Right.
You know what I mean? You understand how them deals work when it comes to commercial versus residential.
Yeah, yeah. The big money. You have to tell them like this: it's the difference between development league money and you now on your third contract money.
Right. Yeah.
That would be the. I think that would be, you know.
And it
a
take
good
time
way
to get to that.
Correct.
That shit takes some time.
But when it hits, it hits.
It hits.
Yeah, when it hit, it's different.
When it hits, because that's
Yeah.
even if Rashawn has a whole bunch of single family homes, he has a portfolio of that. It's going to be done like a commercial deal.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yo,
So,
you just gotta
yeah.
consolidate that.
Yeah, but got with the new firm, got my first sale in October, November 2011. 2012 got my footing. 13, 14, and 15, I was a top selling agent in that firm.
Nice.
Opened up my own firm in December of 2016,
Oh, okay.
and haven't looked back since.
Nice. How was it like
What's up, bro?
working for a firm and then walking out on your own and say, you know, I'm gonna do this on my own and not work for anybody else? How'd that feel? Was it scary, or what was your feeling when you did it?
It can be scary in a sense, but it's also very liberating. So, and on the one hand, you don't have all these resources. If that firm has the resources, if that firm has the pipeline, that firm has things in place to generate leads for you. Now you're going to have to go out and create that yourself. But at the same time, I can do the marketing my way. I can do my business card my way. I remember the first firm I was with. I should have probably bought y'all a picture of that business card. I won't say the name of the firm, but the name of the firm was a gentleman. So my firm is Jason Brown Realty. And it was named after him, which when I next year probably I'm going to change the name of my firm.
Okay.
It's not going to be a person's name.
Okay.
That's the first mistake on why most agents don't grow their firm into an actual business, to an actual company.
Because it's their name.
Because it's
on
their name and they're running it like mom and pops.
Right.
Right.
So it limits you.
Who founded Remax?
I know I got my house through Remax like 15 years ago.
But who
And
founded
his
Remax?
name ain't no.
You don't know.
You don't know
know.
because it's called Remax.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
Keller Williams
Keller
are
Williams.
two gentlemen, right?
Yep.
But you can't tell me their full names.
Absolutely.
You can't tell me Century 21. But anyway,
Suge.
No, it's
Keller
good.
Williams
Very
was
good
working.
yeah. So yeah, when so the first business card had at that time it was 2009, a older balding white male with the realtor pose on my card.
I think I know who you're talking
My face was a little teeny box in the bottom corner.
Right.
So when I would hand this card out, people would look at this older white guy who's bald, halfway bald, and then look at me. Say, this ain't you. So I was ashamed. Yeah, it was bad. So I can do my own business card now.
Okay.
I can do my own logos. I could create my whole branding and everything like that. Also, too, you get to get more of the commission. So
That's-
a lot
that's also
of
plus.
firms, some firms are 50-50, others are 60-40, 70-30. Then there's some firms where you don't pay that firm a commission split. You just take a transaction fee. But when you're on your own, all the money comes.
Do y'all hear what my brother talking about right now?
Yeah.
All the leverage his way.
And most people don't even know. So you talked about investing in real estate.
Yes.
In terms of flipping. There's, of any other ways you can invest in real estate other than flipping?
Personally, I'm like,
Buying and holding, we know that, rental and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I know
I'm with
buying,
the
holding,
land.
rental.
Like, I want the land.
Did you know that you can invest in a real estate company?
I did that, but I feel you. You're right.
But did you
People
know
don't
you
really
know
know
you can
that. They
own you can own your own real estate company. You don't have to be an
Yeah.
agent.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't
You
know
definitely
that.
can
I
do
had
that.
no idea.
You and I can create a real estate company. I can be the broker in charge. And let's say your area of expertise is accounting and building awareness from a marketing branding standpoint.
Right.
Mine is bringing agents and actually training them, onboarding them, supporting them, and all the, looking over contracts and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So now others can come. We can take on investors for our company, and you can be investing in a real estate firm. Most people don't think about that,
Yeah.
and you don't need a license to be an owner of a real estate firm. You need to have someone who's going to be a broker in charge. But you can own a firm right now, and you can have 200 agents under you, and you do not need a license to own a real estate firm.
Now, see, I knew before this. I didn't know you could do that with. Now I knew before that you can actually own a dental office without being a dentist.
Correct.
I didn't know that. I knew that. I didn't know that you can do this. That's interesting. And I want to touch on something you touched on earlier too, before it leaves my mind. Is that when you're talking about not naming it your name, I brought it back to when I had the lounge or whatever. That I think the worst thing I did was promote that it was a black business. And that's just my experience with business or whatever. I think that it's good to have a black business. I'm not saying anything negative about it, but I feel as if it should be a business because you're limiting yourself with touching other people. People see that, okay, it's a black, but you're not looking at getting Oriental people, and you are, but you're marketing towards, you're making it a one streamlined market.
Right.
And I think that when
The
people,
limitations of that title means that you're sending out a message, and it could be in a subliminal way.
yes,
You're
yes.
sending out a message that you're here. If you're a black business, you're here to
Serve the
solve
only
black
Yep.
problems.
Yep.
To provide solutions that speak to the black community, versus your product, your service could be a solution to a much wider audience.
And I think it's the old mentality of back when we couldn't, when our culture, our people, we weren't able to sell to other races or cultures or whatever.
Right.
So but we're still using that mentality to push that mantra when that's not what it is today.
very outdated.
And you can't outgrow. You can't grow.
Right.
Streamlining yourself to one type of market.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I just want to touch. That was a very good point that you let the people know on the real estate side. Whatever you do, whatever you're. Listen, I think people don't understand how important marketing is.
Right.
You can have the business down.
Correct.
You can know how to sell a house. You can know how to be a dentist. You can know how to be a basketball player. Basketball players got to sell themselves.
Right.
They got to know how to have a certain persona. If they can score 25, sometimes they got to sit there and yell and roar and give the crowd what they want because that's going to make them get a better endorsement deal. Or it's going to give them that thing. So you always got to sell yourself, and marketing is selling yourself. And whatever you do, whatever you specialize in, You have to know business and you have to know marketing.
Right.
And marketing goes hand in hand with business.
Well, that's what happened with your boy who got caught with the gun in the NBA. They got a club or something. You know, your boy with the locks plays.
John Morant.
Yeah,
John Morant, yeah.
Yeah.
he
Young fella. He
doesn't
all right, though.
understand the branding aspect, and he's young. You know,
Yeah,
hopefully
yeah.
he matures and things like that. But there's so many players that could have been next at bat when it came to being the face of the NBA or a larger, more recognizable face, but they didn't understand branding, marketing,
Yes.
and that they are the brand.
Yes.
And some players have gotten, how should I say, a larger portion of the attention percentage because they carried themselves
A certain way.
Certain way.
in a way that the NBA could stand behind, even though they
Yeah.
everybody knew they weren't the chosen one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But why they getting, anyway. But
No, I mean, I agree. Like now, and me and some of my OGs, you know, Steven Jackson, Al Harrington.
okay, yeah,
I had some guys around me.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can keep naming them, and they know who they are. But like even like my favorite person, one of my favorite players ever, Allen Iverson, he had like Clarence Weatherspoon and people like that with him in
Clarence
Philadelphia.
Weatherspoon, yeah.
in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying?
He got chose when Bradley was during that
Yeah,
draft.
all that time, yeah. So,
they
like-
tried to nickname him. My bad. They tried to nickname him the next Charles Barkley because he
Kind of played like that. He just wasn't as good as
He
Charles.
wasn't
No
as good.
disrespect to big homie, but you know what I'm saying.
I'm sorry. I got
These
tamed
is the things that we have to talk about. Like they phased out the OGs with what you're saying. Like you probably had somebody that was older or a mentor that put you on to the real estate shit. Like I had to get on that through people. I ain't know nothing about that from the projects. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what I wanted to ask. I want to tap in the table group and your podcast.
Okay.
I want to get into that.
So the
And we
table
thankful
group.
for you to be here.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Anything I can do to support y'all. So the table group is it's more than just a masterminding group, but it's a vetted exclusive group for those professionals who want to either high value professionals or they have that mindset and they're getting there.
Okay.
So we have private events like dinners, gatherings, things like that. So for an example, last October, which I'm going to do this October, we're going to have another millionaire dinner where I bring out 7 millionaires. And we're in a small, intimate setting, 4-star restaurant, food is great. And you have 2 hours of nothing but pure conversation with these millionaires.
Nice.
And they're giving you,
I'm waiting on my invite, bro.
Yeah.
You got me?
come through.
All right,
I got you. I got you. I got you. Table is set for you.
sound great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It
we own that.
was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. But that's the table group. It's because I'm bringing people and sitting them down in a very intimate way, where we are sharing resources, but also have experts in certain fields and making money or making moves that are there to just spill the guts.
Gotcha.
And
Absolutely.
we intentionally don't record it like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we in the
Because this
Intimate
conversation
setting,
and things
yeah.
they're going to say,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you weren't in the room to hear it, then yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's the table group. So we have another dinner. You can check out the table group on Instagram, and I created a table group on LinkedIn. And you said what else? The table group and the podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah. So the podcast is called Real Talk. You can find it on YouTube. Just type in Jason Brown, the Charlotte agent. Right now, I'm doing a 6-part series with Sydney Chase, who's a multimillionaire, and we're doing how to create your first $1 million portfolio.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So in the first episode, we talked about some commodities. We just filmed the second episode yesterday, which is about stocks. And in the other, we do it bi-weekly. We do it live. We have real estate coming up, talking about how to make money in entertainment field, movies. Oh gosh, what are all the different ones we're talking about? Farming. Because
Yeah.
Sid's a beast. Like Sid's a beast. His net worth is way up here, but you would never know it.
I learned
This
from
is
a
so
couple of
cool.
people back a couple of years ago that especially in I think in Mississippi or whatever, how they can keep like certain livestock on a farm to generate money. Once they have a certain amount
His
livestock
farm
on the
is fully
Yeah,
functioning right
yeah,
now.
Yeah,
Certain amount of acres.
certain amount of acres, certain amount.
to
Certain
have.
amount
He
yep.
bought a whole bunch of land. Exactly.
Right.
He bought a whole bunch of land.
Yeah.
And he didn't subdivide all of it, but he knew how he would subdivide it. Has his house on it because he did a lot of flipping and building and things for people. Then he has another lot for 2 other lots for his children, and then he has his fully functioning farm now, which is crazy. And I met Sid at the car show that they have at the Speedway. Where
Okay.
they bring
Oh,
out all
yeah,
the
yeah,
cars
yeah,
and
yeah.
antiques and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had the baddest Venom, like Marvel character Venom style car.
Nice.
Oh, it's sick.
pretty
It's
cool.
ridiculous.
I
It's
love
ridiculous.
it. I love it.
And got to talking to him, and turns out, man, he's a speaker with 3 books. It's been all over the world, and
Nice.
yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, so yeah, that's the podcast. And I used to have another podcast called to remix things, where we talk about ideas and we kind of remix them and talk about new ways. But yeah, that's the podcast and table group though. Yeah.
Tell them where to find the podcast again.
Oh yeah,
just to
most definitely.
reiterate
So YouTube, just type in the Charlotte Agent and or Jason Brown, and it should come up there. And I don't think I have a LinkedIn group for the podcast as of yet.
We'll get it.
We'll get
She-
that.
she-
Everybody
she-
go
okay.
to LinkedIn.
Mama, Mama love
But
it.
you
I
know,
just updated my LinkedIn, so I'm going when I get to the house. I'm locking in back with it.
update that. And if you follow me on IG, the Charlotte Agent, you'll see all the information there.
Now,
too.
I wanted to touch on this because I'm getting to something that really hit me because when I first did an interview for a podcast a while ago. That's what got me into the podcast game. Besides Ed dragging me in,
Let them know.
I did it for these real estate. These friends of mine,
Okay.
I know you're pretty sure you've seen them before, but I said, they asked me a question about, I guess like doing all the events and being in the rooms with certain people, whatever. And I always said, that's why I like what you're doing, because I said in that interview, I said, if I'm in a room and I'm the smartest person in the room, then I'm in the wrong room. And what you're doing is you're getting a certain type of people, and you're letting people come in, and you're letting them be exposed to different things, different business tips, different things to make them wealthier.
And I'm gonna challenge that statement in a second. But go ahead, finish up.
And I think that I think that's important because a lot of people are gatekeepers.
Right.
They don't want to give you the game, or it ain't the game, but they don't want to help you get information,
Right.
or give you privy information that can make your situation a lot easier.
Right.
And all it
Which
takes
is what
is
we do
somebody
in the
to
table
talk
group. Yep.
to.
Yeah.
So, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I've heard that statement. If you're the smartest one in the room, you're in the wrong room. And for the most part, I agree with that. Here's how I would challenge that. It depends on what is your purpose for being in the room.
Okay.
Why you there?
I get it.
If I'm there,
yeah.
if I'm in the room,
I need to be here.
if I'm in the room am I trying to gain information or am I trying to gain followers?
So it depends on why. You're
Right.
I get that.
I like that.
You
I
want
get-
to
I
be
like
the
that
smartest
too.
one in the room if
I
you're
like
trying
that
to gain followers.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're trying to gain information
Yeah.
or access to privy information.
Yeah. I'm always trying to gain information.
Exactly.
That's what I'm always trying to gain information. Me personally, I don't like.
And you always, and in
Yeah.
some
'Cause I feel like I'm
regards,
always learning,
but
you
in
know
some
what I'm saying?
regards, you are the smartest person in the room if you're committed to being an expert in what you're double downing in. You're most likely going to be smarter than most of the people in that.
Yeah.
In you know what I'm saying, in that particular area,
Most of the
that
time.
niche. Now, if you're in a room where there's a collection of people within that niche, a collection of people with that kind of talent or skill or whatever focus, and then it's a little different. But it's because you can be, some smart people are not generous.
That's a fact.
You know,
But if you sitting at that table with everybody that has something to bring to the table, like I can bring a certain thing to the table, you can bring something to the
Right.
table, Rock can bring something, Mama love him. And we sit at this table, we having these conversations.
right?
Everybody has something to say and talk about.
Right.
I don't know, like I know finance, but not like you. You working that.
Right.
You doing real estate.
Right.
I can learn from you.
Right.
Then I
Right.
get to
Right.
talking about business or anything else what I bring to the table.
Right.
It's like that.
Would-
And that's
Yeah.
That's how it should be like that if you at
And
the
it,
table
and, it,
with
and, it
these
should,
people.
and it should be like
know what I'm
that.
saying?
You're 100% correct. You want to be in a room, whether you're the smartest or not, you want to be in a room with people who are insanely committed and obsessed about
What they
whatever it
craft.
is they're doing.
Gotcha.
Lord have mercy, boy, you preaching.
That's now you're in the right room.
Lord, yes.
You see what I'm saying? Because the whole bunch of connections that he has that I may not be privy to, but because I interacted with him, you know, in a way that, okay, you're not smarter than me in real estate, so I'm in the wrong room. No,
Hell nah.
he's
Oh,
doubled
Lord.
down in the business that he's in.
Right.
So yeah, but you see what I'm saying?
I can sit you down at that table with that though. With these
What now?
people. I can sit you down at the table with me
What's that?
with these people.
What's that for?
I can sit anybody in this room down with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I trust you to do that. I trust Rod to do that. I trust Mama Love to do that. I trust Cousin L to do that. Go sit down. I'm gonna be quiet and listen.
Now I'm gonna go on the flip side,
Okay.
Jason. Now, what if I think some people are prone not to give out information because I feel as if maybe they've tried to help the wrong people along the lines, and I think maybe they feel like they're just more protected. There's
Or it cost them.
or it cost them. Like I know for a fact, like when you finish college, right? Wherever you finish college, you leave college sometimes, or even when you're trying to get a job, it's the hardest thing ever. And you most of the time when you get an opportunity, it's not off of how much you know. It's not about how hard you work.
Right.
It's about who you know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
And I'll add to that too.
yeah, and so with that, I think because I've seen people that when I was in college trying to get a job out of computer science out of school or whatever, I had to. There's no reason why I should have been working as a cable guy first, and I had to do this and do that. Maybe that was my rites of passage of going through what I had to go through. It's my path that God chose, right? But at the end of the day, the people that could have been like, "Here, I got you," and I had to like have that process of going here, going there, knocking on this door, and then finally getting in. A lot of people have to get in by themselves. They don't have that person who's going to be like, "I got you. Come on, let's go."
Right.
And so, like I said, gatekeeping is a big deal. It's in a lot of. It's not only coming out of school. It's not only it's in basketball. It's in real estate. It's in different things wherever somebody's trying to get to that golden that platform.
And some gatekeeping I agree with. Some gatekeeping I agree with because
Break that down. I like
well, gatekeeping is talked about oftentimes in a negative way because it's keeping the hungry inaccessible to resources, right? Gatekeeping also keeps the vermins out.
I talked to
Some of the people that be trying to come in
See what
there.
I'm saying?
Oh, Mama love you
I feel
cooking
you.
People
right
that haven't gained your
cooking
trust.
right now. Cooking right.
People who haven't shown receipts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And to what you said earlier, Rashawn, is that it's about who you know. I can add to that and compliment that. It's not only about who you know; it's about who knows you.
Yes.
Because I know hella people. I know everybody in Charlotte. However, when it comes to real estate, when it comes to wanting to flip commercial, residential properties, am I the name that comes to mind?
Right.
So do they know me?
Right.
I can know them, but do they know me?
Right.
And if I'm coming to mind in their minds, now I've won.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I did the whole networking thing when you come out of college, all these networking events, which was really just a low key way for professional people to have a party, but
Right.
and to pick
Just
up,
have a
because them chicks is out there looking for their next husband. And the guys,
We
they
gonna
look
get
out.
into that too, man.
Yeah, we can talk about it, man. The networking is low key.
Oh, we're talking about the.
It's like whatever.
We gonna
But
get into
anyway,
Jason, that's not you, cat.
man, look, I done seen so much cheating happen in that networking function, bro.
Here you go.
Like, yeah, you networking all right. You just a
Coconut
different
water.
network. Yeah.
Coconut water.
But I've done that. We
coconut
ran
water.
those cycles and stuff. But it was like, hey, what's going on?
Right.
So then I did an experiment one time. This is years ago. But then I did an experiment. I said, you know what? What I'm going to do is, instead of me, I'm going to give out my card. And I know I'm going to give it out. I think I gave it out to like 20 people, right? And then they gave me their card because that was the routine. That was the ritual. Is to exchange the elevator pitch, your card. Then I sat back and I watched and said, okay, over the next 48 hours, I wonder how many of them are going to follow me or contact me.
None. Yeah.
Zero.
So what I started doing was when I went out, I said, I don't have a business card, but let me take yours. Because every time I was handing out my business card, I was putting the power of communication, reciprocal communication, into their hands. And most of them were lazy.
Boy,
They
you
wouldn't follow through
preaching.
with it.
Preaching today.
You see what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, I listen.
And so I'm not going to come up in their mind necessarily unless I take the power of staying in front of them into my hands. So give me your information. Now I'm going to add you to my database. Now I'm going to follow up with the text. I'm going to put you in this type of drip, drip system or whatever, drip campaign. But yeah, I ain't want to rattle on that too long.
No. I mean, that's good. That's a good point. I mean, you're
The
taking
gatekeeping. I believe in gatekeeping. So the table is about
I like that.
getting behind the gate.
Yeah, this is definitely going to go viral with the gatekeeper shit because
And it was some wild stuff. I wouldn't say wild stuff like in a bad way, but in a shocking way on how some millionaires view their money.
yeah, it ain't really like it be acting like it look like on Instagram and stuff.
I had one millionaire said, every dollar that I make, and he said it in a nice professional way, but we felt what he was saying, is a soldier, is an employee. Put it like that. Let's say it's
Wait,
an
every
employee.
dollar- say
Every
it-
dollar that he makes, that dollar is an employee. That employee now needs to get to work.
Because you got to make your money work for itself.
Exactly. So how many employees are we carrying around in our bank account, in our stash, in our pocket, around our neck?
Stocks,
and
bonds.
not working?
one thing. I didn't interrupt, but one
Go
thing.
for it.
And I was talking about the mama love earlier. I ain't gonna talk about. We was talking about some stuff earlier.
Yeah.
Honestly, we was. But where I think people make with a problem that I've seen it. I know in my life. So I'll give you an example. One time I had a lump sum. I thought it was a lot of money at the time, 20 grand. But to some people that's a lot of money.
Right.
And it just went so quick.
Oh yeah.
Because I didn't, and 20 grand is nothing. I mean, not saying I can't say it's not nothing. What I will say is, at this time in my life, it's
it had a lot more.
but it had a lot more
buying
value
power.
at that time.
It had a lot more
It had
buying
my buying
power.
power.
Yeah.
And because I never want to delineate nobody's situation or whatever.
Right.
And that money went so quick, and I didn't put it to use. You know what I'm saying? And to somebody, if you give them 10 grand or 20 grand, they know how to use it. They could multiply it and turn it into 30, 40, 100, 120.
Right.
But sometimes we get these people that will get $1 million
And it's gone.
and it's gone. My family went through that, back in the days. Because but I'm not getting to that. But like I forgot. I'm supposed to mention that.
Overwhelming
Sorry,
majority
but
of
the overwhelming majority of people, they get money and they think it's
The lottery
they're
winners are
good. The
broke
lottery,
within-
and then
within
that's
like the
it's
first 2
over.
years, yeah.
And you have to make your money work for you, and you can't be scared to put it in
That's
certain
how you
situations.
keep it from running from you.
Boom. That's it.
That's how you keep it from running.
And then they go out and buy a car. And you've heard the stories in the league, right? You go out and buy a car, you buy a house, you buy your mother a car, then you buy this person. The next thing you know, you forgot about taxes.
Well, and that's right, and that's the difference between splurging and buying assets.
Talk to me.
Absolutely.
Talk to me.
Splurging
And hiding.
creates other bills.
Yep, it does.
Assets create cash flow for more splurging.
Yep.
Put it like that, right?
Yep.
Right.
So if I go out and I buy a vehicle, which I did, and I was able to pay cash for it for the first time in my life, and it was a luxury vehicle. But what comes with that? Tires, oil change, all the maintenance things.
Taxes on
Taxes,
the car.
right?
Just
So
to
you can
have
have the money, $1 million, and buy an $800,000 house, but you got to cool that thing down. You got to heat it up, right? That's the splurging. So splurging creates additional bills.
Yes, it does. I agree 100%.
Assets create additional wealth.
Yes.
So I felt like the millionaire said, look, you need to put that hooker on the corner and get her to work it for you. Every dollar's a hooker. Put it on the corner. I think that's what
Say it again. Say it. I mean, I don't want.
run that back.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't.
You know,
We don't want to tap. We don't.
$1's a coochie that never go dry.
Oh,
you can work it all night, bro. And you need to put it.
Lord have mercy.
I didn't see that.
no.
I didn't
I
know
didn't see
you. I love that.
I like
It's my pastor watching. But yeah, it's a backside that don't get anyway. But
No, I'm gonna lock in. Hey, look, I'll say nothing because you're like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna lock in with you because I'm starting this company.
okay,
And
right.
I'll
You were
tell
telling
you
me a little bit about
I'll tell
that.
you a little bit
So
about it
so so let me ask you a question. So with you and say if I want to say if I want to get in the real estate market and I got a little bit of cash. What would you tell somebody? What's your advice into getting in to buying a first property or the proper way of doing it and knowing what you need to have in order where you should be financially?
So I always ask them why. That's what I always start with is why. Okay, you want to generate cash flow, or are you trying to do like the fix up flip like you've done, where you're trying to get a quick stimulus to your bank account very quickly. So once I figure out what their actual objective is, and this is what I'm good at, is listening to people and having those kind of conversations. Then I say, okay, well, let's take a quick snap picture of where you're at. We talk about the assets. If we need to get with a lender so they can do the application and see what is your buying power, et cetera, et cetera. And then from there, I just build out the strategy. So how much money would you need to get into it? I can give you one of the cheapest ways. If you only had $5,000, one of the cheapest ways you can get into real estate is to go out right now, use me as your agent, and buy a lot, buy a piece of land. Now you're in real estate. Just start with that. That is one of the most cheapest, and you don't hear people talking about that. You hear about wholesaling this way. No, one of the cheapest ways, I can show you 3 lots right now that are being sold for $1. They're on the market right now. Now, the property taxes, because it's in an affluent area, are like $3,500 a year. Right.
You're talking like Brooklyn or something like that.
For
Like, give
property.
them some-
No, I mean, it's here, but these are lots that are out there. And I was looking, just doing some research and, looking for land for sale. A lot of people asking me for it. And I came across, I said, I saw this on the market. I said, $1? Are you serious? But then I read into it, but still not bad. But, your property taxes that you have to pay each year, like $3,500.
Yeah.
So,
Per year, that's still not bad.
Oh no,
That's
no, it's not bad at all.
That's beautiful.
It's not bad at all. Like,
Hell yeah.
like it's crazy good. So but that's an example of how you can get to it. The second cheapest way to get into real estate is that I would say the first real estate you need to get straight is your mind and your approach. That real estate up here.
Right.
But getting into something small, don't go into it imagining you living in it and only for you.
Right.
This is just a stepping stone for you to get in it, live in it for a year, and then immediately turn around renting it out. It's gonna
almost
be
like a
small
vehicle.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love that.
A small 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom condo in a decent place that you can turn around and start renting for a year. You want to get in it super cheap because it's gonna grow in its value.
Right.
So you're already winning just by owning. Just get something. If you can't afford a place, get you $10,000, $5,000 together, and let's just go buy a plot of land somewhere. Start with that, because if Armageddon were to happen, or in the stock market, and everything goes straight to double hockey sticks, you can take you a tent and a hunting rifle and go to your lot.
And know how to hunt.
It's yours.
Yeah.
You may be eating
Country
frog and
boys.
squirrel for 2 months, but
Yeah. We're gonna be
you
out.
have somewhere to go.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I'm a change gears a little
Yeah.
bit, man, because we wrote some stuff down, man. I want to hear your opinion on what you wrote down, bro. I want to hear more about your upcoming reality show
Oh yeah.
and dating in Charlotte.
Oh.
And how that
Oh, my God.
resonates
Oh, my
with
God.
studying at apologetics.
And you know
'Cause
what,
I feel
bro?
like that goes together, all of those.
Yeah. So upcoming reality show. Yeah. Most people don't know that I was filming for a pilot
Oh, okay.
for a reality show here, and signed the NDA, so can't talk too much about it.
Oh, all right.
But I will say that it's a dope show. It's being shopped around, and hopefully it comes out.
Is it going to be here filmed in Charlotte or
Yes.
Oh, I'm pulling up.
Yeah.
You know I'm pulling
got
up.
you.
Right, we pulling
I
up.
got you.
No, not only that.
Hey,
we
Mama
might,
Love,
we,
we
might,
pulling
we,
up.
might, we might hold
I
this.
got
We might
you.
hold this interview so we can get some,
got
get
you.
some, get
No,
some.
we gonna
no,
keep
I'm
it.
jumping.
Y'all know I'm
And y'all
pulling
may be
up,
in the
bro.
back. Y'all may be in the background, and I know it.
No,
We may have caught you in the background because we filmed the pilot.
Y'all call me in the background.
You may be in the background somewhere because you never know we was out in the town. You never know.
Who's we at? No, don't say it.
But
That's what's up, though.
it's a really cool concept to the show. It's a lot of guys in the show.
Right,
A lot of men
Okay.
from a whole diversity of men. But yeah, we filmed the pilot and pitching it, and yeah, so we should see how it goes.
Nice,
We'll
nice,
see how it
nice.
goes.
Man, congratulations on
I
that. That's
appreciate
dope.
that, man.
That's dope.
I appreciate that, man.
Nah, I'm really pulling up though.
Oh, yeah.
Dead ass. Me and
yeah.
I'm
So if it gets picked up, they'll start filming the episodes.
Nice. Congrats.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Dating in Charlotte.
I gotta hear this one.
How does this connect with studying apologetics?
All right, so apologetics is I don't know if it's connected to the to the dating.
All right, we are.
I will say that if a woman asks me what am I into and I say apologetics, it's like just a whole bunch of question marks, like they don't know what that is or whatever.
Break that down.
So apologetics is essentially a defense of something. So a Christian apologist is one who defends the integrity of the biblical text, the theology, orthodox theology of the biblical text, as well as the inerrancy of the biblical text.
Okay.
But you also have Muslim apologists who defend Islamic positions, Islamic theology, the Quran. You have Mormon apologists. So, yeah, you're defending your position. So if you had a question like, Jason, how do you know that the Bible you have in your hand is what was actually originally written?
So you talking about? Can I say something?
Go ahead.
First Testament, Second Testament, like that, or
Yeah. Oh, you could.
the Quran versus. We don't go into deep with the religion like we
Right.
do, but you know.
Right.
But like, is that what you mean
Yeah.
with that? Because that's real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And there's a whole bunch of debates.
Because the
you can
message
watch.
be the same, but sometimes people can,
And that's something that people have argued. Like,
yeah,
is there
they interpret it
is
different.
is it the same message just given in two different narratives, but it still gets you to the same place?
Like Psalms 23 can mean something different than somebody else.
So yeah, so you asked
know
the
what I'm talking
question.
about?
So you asked the question, but is there an objective, not subjective, but objective, true meaning to Psalms 23?
Right.
That the writer intended, and
Just
who was
an
he writing to, and when did he write it, and under what conditions did he write it? So that's apologetics. When it comes to dating in Charlotte, these women.
Oh Lord, he finna get to it. Oh Lord, have mercy.
Mama
And they
Mama-
done turned
Mama
up
Love
on the
took a
line.
shot.
I've
Lord
known
have
her
mercy.
for years,
Yo.
and she still ain't married.
No, it's getting crazy on the live. Hey, go get into it. Get to it.
Is my
I
mic
don't know
still
what
working?
My
Testing. Testing.
he gonna see what he's
Testing.
talking about.
She was the one that said not interested to me.
Mama Love.
Mama Love. She was
Love.
distracted by other personalities
Mama Love.
at the
Ooh,
time.
Mama Love.
You
getting
can
put
throw
her feet
you
to
can
the
throw the
fire
cap out there
today.
if you want.
That's Mama
That's
Love.
why the
though.
cap ain't
Hey,
moving.
that's big sis. So
But that's my girl though.
I know.
Because what I
She
can
know
say
I
about
love
her was that she was always approachable. She was always nice. She was always very cool. You see what I'm saying?
That's why she Mama Love.
Exactly.
I don't even remember her name. No,
But
but I
these-
love your name. I love you. I swear to God.
You don't know my name, I swear.
Nah, that's Mama
Man,
Love.
it's like shopping in a Goodwill looking for the least damaged shirt, bruh. In Charlotte, bruh. It's like,
Hey,
this is gonna-
bruh,
this
so
might
many,
be-
wo-
this
so
might be-
many
Wait,
women.
say
and
that again.
it's
bro.
like shopping in a Goodwill, looking for the least damaged shirt. Like how many stains are you willing to take? Wow. How many stains can
That's
you
how
live with?
dating is in
That's
Charlotte.
how.
Wow.
Say it one more time, champ.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's so many women and not enough wives. So many women and not enough wives. And any lady got a problem with it, I don't care.
And how long you been living?
Since '98.
I was 12 years old,
Since
bro.
'98, bro.
Bro, Can you look at my people and say that?
I've been here since '98. I've seen it before CIAA.
Jesus.
During CIAA.
Say it.
After CIAA.
Say it again.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You know what I'm saying? You want me to go deeper? I remember all the names of the Spectrum Center before it became Spectrum. You
Hey,
know?
say what you just. It's like
Yeah, it's a lot of women
dating
in
in
Charlotte.
Charlotte is what?
Dating in Charlotte is like shopping at a Goodwill looking for the least damaged shirt.
Can't even get you a Golden Guard shirt.
Bro said it, not me.
Hey, look.
You know?
hey,
Rock.
you know what? You know what?
If
Crazy
you're not
right
big
now.
size, or if you're not extremely fat, obese, or you're not extremely skinny, you're probably not
go
gonna
to
buy your
Goodwill. I
size.
like Goodwill to shop. So I get some.
I do too.
Great vintage stuff.
Right. But
But
if you go,
dating
if you go to
crazy.
Goodwill and you see a shirt, and the shirt is marked $200,
Oh wow. It's only worth. It ain't worth that. It's
you
only
at
worth.
Goodwill,
Jesus.
and that's thrift.
Well, let's
I can appreciate vintage.
let's play.
Vintage
Vintage is different
Can be
than-
costly.
Yeah.
Vintage is quality. It's aged quality. Okay? But these chicks are not aging like wine. They're aging like cheese.
What about Plato's Closet? Can we
Bro
do,
is
Plato's
going- we
Closet?
going viral.
Like, can it
You know what Plato's Closet is?
Can it be like
You know what
50?
Plato's Closet is?
What?
It's the club. Because I bring my item in.
Right.
They let me know if they want to buy it or not.
Right.
And then they go and put it on the rack.
Right.
And then somebody else comes, another owner comes and buys it. And then when that owner is done with it, Plato's,
They
clubs
silly.
are like car lots, bro.
I ain't been.
That's why the club and the club scene has become the lounge scene.
Well, yeah, that's true.
That's the
true.
lounge
That's
scene.
the lounge scene. Now they make it nicer by calling it they call it a lounge, but it's really it's a club.
It's
Yeah,
a club.
It's a club. Yeah.
It's
It's
a
really
club
how
with-
you like deal with
It's
it.
a club with more plush seating and no dance floor.
and
That's
hookah,
a lounge.
and hookahs.
I'm
and
cool.
hookah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hookah.
And hookah. And oh my gosh, bro. Like
Well, you know what? So look,
Jay, go.
so
Hey,
Jay-
Jay, hey, Jay, keep.
Jay
Hey,
said, look, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna listen. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be politically correct. You know, I got to, but you know, you've seen me since I've been in the city, and I've done events and
Right.
and done
For sure.
events here and
You've
there,
held it
and
down.
I've learned.
Yeah.
I've learned. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say I understand what you're saying. I'm not gonna go that far, but I understand what you're saying, and I do because I've seen the same people out, same spots, different spots. All they do is like if you get even if you have a business or a bar or whatever, you just change your name. New owners come in, do the same thing, same people, same promoters run the same thing, same cycle everywhere, same bartenders in the same spot, different spots or whatever. You see the same
just a
people.
rinse and repeat.
It's a wash, rinse, and repeat. And I think what's going to help Charlotte in that aspect. Now, I think I will. You guys have been here longer than me, so I think there's more vintage and genuine people in the spots where the people from Charlotte are originally from. I find like when I go to like different other places that I have I usually don't events at and I don't go that much. I see different people and I see more genuine people. I'm not gonna lie. Now I think a lot of the implants that come to Charlotte, they have their little world. Then you have the people that's been living here their whole lives. They have their situation. Then you got the New Yorkers in university still wearing Timbs, calling Gats Toolies and everything else. They got their little section over here.
Right.
Then you got your South people on the South side. Got the families come to Charlotte, venture out a little bit, go right back up, go right back to Ballantyne.
But the people who are Charlotte originals, who have been here, they're not getting better results than the people that have come out of town. See,
I beg to differ a little bit.
no, I'm talking about the dating world.
Oh,
Dating
with
world,
that.
dating
We
world,
still
dating
on that?
Dating world.
Yeah,
Oh,
dating
all right,
world.
yeah,
Yeah,
nah,
that's
I
what I'm talking
gotta
about. The
do-
events, the hookahs and lounges
yeah.
and stuff. They have the same people.
Like in the dating world.
Yeah, it depends on what's going on.
You see what I'm
But
saying?
it's so diverse here. But I want to hear you. I want to hear what you're saying with that.
Well, and I've met a lot of nice women who are nice people, right? They're nice human beings. But we're talking about the dating market.
Right.
We're not talking about doing business. We're not talking about being acquaintances. We're not talking about who
Okay,
you
yeah,
are
yeah,
as a human being.
Yeah, the dating scene.
The dating scene. And there's
I
too
can't wait
many.
to come on your reality show, man.
And Charlotte's just a microcosm of these other metropolitan cities. You have a whole bunch of women recycling the same penis because they all looking for the same small pond of guys. And thank God I would rather be in that pond like I am than outside the pond. But nonetheless, and
So you in the pond?
yeah, I'm in the pond now.
You in the pond?
I'm in the
All right,
pond.
let's
The
talk
pond
about the
have
pond.
lily
I'm in the
pads.
pond.
Let's get to it.
Like, let's get.
But
Pause.
in the pond, you done had him. He done had him.
Situation champion. I'm just listening
He
to you.
thought
dog.
he had him.
Okay, I'm listening. And then he
And
did
then
never
they come,
have.
and then they come back my way, bro. There are at least three chicks right off the bat that I can
sure
name
you ain't had
three
no wine
campers
tonight?
that can.
Not the
bruh.
dupes.
No, we ain't
What?
blocking.
Dupes.
Hey, Mama Love, we ain't blocking none of this out too.
Not the
I need
bruh.
bro to talk
Bro.
Not the bros.
I have had at least two girlfriends that let's just say like this. After I got certain information, it didn't go well for them. But I've had at least two girlfriends that, okay, if I know three of your exes, and whether you're in a relationship or not, if you were physical, he becomes an ex. 'Cause that's how guys think. Anything that contributes to your body count is going to have the same emotional impact for us in our decision making as if it's an ex. You see what I'm saying?
Break that down a little bit
No,
more. though,
I
right?
get it. I get it.
You
Bec-
get,
yeah.
Because
I get it.
Because so many women out here, they'll tell you, you ask them, when's the last time you've been in a relationship? And they'll be like, I really haven't been in a relationship for like the last year and a half or 2 years. I've just been dating and working on me. But they out here getting
Cracking.
toe up, like yes, back blown. Back blown.
I don't know what Mama Love gonna do with it. Hey, look at bro.
I'm
Look
talking,
at bro.
bruh. I'm talking
No, I
like
need to hear the. Hey, I love
they
it.
more consistent with getting their back blown out than they are with their Pilates.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, what's the thing that
I ain't-
that,
You know what I'm saying? So
The
now
Pilates
she's
is
standing in front
crazy.
of you, and she may not have all these ex-boyfriends, right? But she has a
But are
body count.
they ex-boyfriends?
But if
You
her
know,
body count, is she getting a back blown out? Doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not, because we're still going to take that into consideration. And then
Can
some
I
women
ask you, what's the name of your podcast so we can
where do we go?
again?
podcast is somebody please subscribe, and that's what it's gonna be called now.
Oh no, we
after
subscribing to
this.
your shit.
Yeah.
I promise to that.
Yeah, oh,
we
yeah.
gonna lock in.
It's called Real
But
Talk.
go, keep
It's
going.
called
Real talk. Keep
Yeah,
going.
It's called Real Talk.
Hey,
But
yeah,
then-
tell them to the people.
And then you have ladies that don't have a high body count, but they have a lot of miles. Which I can have a little more respect for, or I can stomach that a little more. So you may meet a shorty, and she's like, "Look, I've only in the last 3 years, I've only been with 2 guys." Okay, we would think that's okay. That's
She
really
said
low.
that.
But she was with the
What?
guy, and he was tearing it up or not.
Which I mean,
You know?
Depending on the woman, I don't know.
You know what
I-
I'm saying?
Depends.
So
I don't know.
the soul ties are stronger, right? The amount that he's embedded into your psyche is much deeper.
it's like an avatar. You know, when they take the stuff and the synapses and they put it together.
Exactly.
And they start. Yeah, I got you.
And the women I found in Charlotte, I know a lot of great ones, a lot of good ones. But there's so many women, they're not transparent. They're not open, honest, and transparent. With just don't try to give us the amount of information so that we don't think a certain way or see in a certain way.
Well, see, you know what too? I think also, and I don't want to get too much more into this because you batting 1,000. I think you're getting your point across about this.
Viral. We're going viral.
But I think too.
1000%
I think too. What happens?
It's gonna
What
be-
happens is that like people say, I don't want to come off the wrong way, but like Charlotte is even though you have an influx of people moving in, it's still a small city.
It is.
And so we all know each other. People know each other in different circles.
Right. It's the largest small town.
It's the
that
largest
people
small
say.
town. And we're not I still want to go to different
Oh, we
spots and
getting
hang
a
out.
lot
I'm not
of
calling it
feedback
town. I'm
right
not saying
now,
these
bro.
small. I'm just
Jesus.
just talking as it is. And this is a place where you can actually, like when I lived in Maryland, when I lived in DC or whatever, I didn't know everybody in DC.
Right.
And when I'm in Charlotte, I know a lot of people out here. So, I think that's one of the reasons why, you probably everybody's, might be running into the same situation sometimes. I think, I don't know, maybe that's why. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I feel as if the dating scene, it's going to probably get better maybe because you have more people moving into the city. but they're hanging out in different places too. So like, it's also according to where you're hanging out with or where you're going. What
I think that can
circles you're in.
enhance your dating experience.
Okay.
But the numbers haven't been shifting, especially if we're looking in the African American community in terms of the marriage percentage.
Oh,
for,
so
for
question.
women.
That's a good point there.
Yeah.
Do you think brothers should start going towards, start hanging on and, doing,
Brothers, hit up Ballantyne, Providence Road, Huntersville, Harrisburg,
You know what you're saying, right?
Kannapolis, Mint Hill, Mount Holly, Belmont, Lake Norman.
Hey, bro.
Go.
Hey,
Go.
you gotta bring him to the spot, bro.
Bring me to the spot.
Tripping. I love it.
Look. I went out not too long ago. I went out to Birkdale Village, and I was
know
like,
it's-
"Oh my gosh, all this was here this whole time, bro."
Hey, look, I ain't got to do it. I'm just listening, bro. You just speak your piece, bro.
I'm just trying.
I
To
also
tell
want to
you.
get into this transition. I know we don't have a lot of time left, but just to keep rocking, because that was great. I know.
Going viral.
Yeah, it was different. You did it differently. Like, we had some people on here that doesn't talk their shit like
Matthews.
that, but you did the
Indian Trail.
Go ahead.
He said,
Wax off. Wax off. Or you can
Hey,
wax it and wax off.
Hey, bro,
You can wax it and wax off, bro.
relax. We're not going. Hey, listen, bro. Hey, listen. So I wanted to get into that. We got
Take all the time.
we got like 3 minutes. I got
Okay.
you. I want to.
But we got it. Yeah.
I know they're supposed to be
Yeah,
tripping.
but like,
Just to
get it.
tap in with
Yeah.
your apparel line. I got a clothing company.
Yes.
Yeah.
Own sense of style. It's tattoo right here or whatever. I got my and these the custom Air Force Ones.
Because you used to come in red at 28 in university
Yeah, but chill.
back in the day. And you had a shirt. You had a clothing line.
Yeah, I got it.
I bought your shirt.
You did grab the
Yeah, I bought your shirt years ago. He came in the red at 28.
All right, that's cool.
And
yeah.
I was like, oh, what's up?
I love you,
And I
man.
bought your shirt on this freaking spot.
Oh, you bought it from the you got you got.
I bought your shirt. So my
Yeah, I
apparel
sold out
line.
all-
My apparel line is THT Apparel.
Yeah,
okay?
break that
And-
down to everybody, man.
Yeah,
Show
so
them
it
where to
means
find it at.
threading humanity together.
Love
I
it.
like that.
Love it.
Threading humanity together.
I like
and
that.
the series that I have, and you can find THT Apparel, Instagram, THT Apparel .shop. So the series that I came out with right now is called Brooklyn.
Okay.
And it's about the ward, the part, and you would know this being from Charlotte, in Charlotte, that used to be called Brooklyn.
Yeah,
They renamed the street Brooklyn Village.
they still got
Okay.
it. I was just over there.
Right,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that ward was used to be called and known as Brooklyn. And it was an affluent black, a lot of businesses, schools, and things like that. And it actually formed once the slaves were freed and things like that, and they kind of settled in that area. And the 1960s, 1970s, there was a lot of gentrification that happened. So they went in there and basically just tore down those communities and got rid of a lot of. So I have a whole a series in the apparel line, THG Apparel, called Brooklyn.
That's not. And you didn't know it's in my ignorance when you were walking up. I was looking at it. I was like, Brooklyn. It's Brooklyn and it's uptown. Cause in my head it's New York.
thinking New York.
I'm thinking.
Right.
But there
East
is
New
That's
New
why
York.
I did it like that, because I want people to question
It got
it.
me. I was gonna question. I was like, yo, so what's And the thing is too. I don't
Right.
know if you know. I went to school in Morgan State. There's a Brooklyn in Baltimore.
I didn't know that.
There's a Brooklyn in Baltimore. Yes, it's right
know
near
that.
Kurt. Yeah, it's
I
out
didn't
there.
know
There. Yeah. So. And I got confused. And I was out there. I was like, "There's a Brooklyn out here." The only Brooklyn I ever know is that. But when I saw
Right.
your shirt, when you put up, I was like, "Brooklyn Uptown." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "It's different." So I didn't know. So thanks, man. Thanks for pointing it out.
Most
Hey,
definitely.
you got something in the car?
I
Cash something
don't, because
now.
it's I do it all online. So I don't carry
alright.
the inventory. It's a lot
Well,
of
let's.
drop shipping.
Hey, show-
shout-
hey, tell everybody where to find
Tell
that
where you
at.
can
Yeah,
get
yeah.
it.
THTapparel.shop is where you can find it, or .com. You can find it on Instagram as well. And when you go there, you'll see it says Queen City. I do a lot of apparel for the Kappas.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's popped off and that's done very well. But
Oh,
I
y'all
have a lot-
Kappa boys.
Yeah, Kappas. You know what I'm saying?
It's different with me.
It's
I love you. I ain't gonna say nothing. I love y'all.
Also, you So you do bodybuilding. You're into
Yeah,
bodybuilding.
all
So
natural
tell me about that. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so man, it's great, man. I wanted to be able to wear my clothes better, and I've always been into fashion. So when I started following many of the male models, I saw that the workout programs and things like that.
Yeah.
Well, they're following the workout programs of a lot of these bodybuilders and competitors. And I said, okay, well, I'm staying in shape and competing. If I follow that program, I can come away with their results.
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying? You get in calisthenics and you can do your body weight, not just weightlifting. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna do a bodybuilding competition, and I do it all natural. So they test you if you win. So I did my first competition.
I remember when you started. I remember I talked to you online about it.
2018.
Yep.
It was 2018. Did my first competition. Then I did another competition after that. So now I'm learning how to compete and learning about my body. Now I'm going for the pro card.
That's dope,
wow.
bro.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I mean, that's part of. That's kind of therapeutic too. I would
It's
think.
very-
You know what I mean?
It's very.
And you can. It's the way of saying it. Like I just do workouts at the crib, bro.
Right.
Like, but starting your day with a workout. And
yeah.
a smoothie or something like that, and breakfast.
Exactly.
The whole day goes right.
100%.
You see what I'm talking about?
100%.
And I really shout out to my boy Daniel Child, man. He's got a tech company I invested in some years back, and he said that like 5 years ago. He was like,
Oh yeah.
I was like, "What'd you do?" Like he was like, "Man, start off with a workout.
Oh yeah.
Start off with eating right.
Oh, yeah.
They had to change your whole month. They had to change your whole week."
And that's one of the most consistent habits that you'll see throughout wealthy individuals.
All of them.
They rise early and they have some type of workout regimen.
It's a regimen.
And a lot of it includes a workout, even if it's just them going outside and making that connection with the earth and meditating, whatever. But most of them have a workout, early morning workout regimen.
You know, it's so funny. So I've been working out a lot of. I went to Brazil one time. I was like 40 pounds overweight. I was on the beach and I was younger. I was drinking a lot of Coronas. Yeah, it's crazy.
Nah,
this is my like late 20s, like probably 2029. So I started like taking working out serious. That's why when I was talking to you online, I worked out a lot. But I've never was in the Bible. I just always lifted heavy, got my weight. I worked out. So I realize, especially as I get older, that it's harder to keep the weight off. Like I know, like I'll do like I know when I go hard, like I'll work out twice a day. I'll get buff, start doing a little bit, mix my stuff up or whatever, and I'll do. But then like I'm realizing this past year and my age, it's like I've had to work twice as hard.
Yeah.
To keep somewhere in the ballpark, and then trying to get back to where I need to be.
Right.
And I'm not lazy at all. Like I do like 2 or 3 miles a day sometimes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it starts with what you eat. But then like I'll go hang out at the bar sometimes, and I'll go drink a little bit at the spot. And then what happens is the next day I'll get off my routine. I'll start my day off late. I won't be right at my meetings, and then I won't get right until like probably one or noon or 1. So I'm gonna miss that midday workout, and then the whole day I just mucked up my whole.
But let
day.
me ask you this: how's your sleeping schedule?
My sleep. My sleeping is
You know where I'm going with.
is
You know where I'm
the
going with
worst. Yeah, my sleeping is the worst.
That's why. That's why you
my
have to
sleeping
work
is the
twice
worst.
as hard.
Yeah.
Because your sleeping schedule is twice as bad.
Yeah. But then another question is though too. Like I have just like like I'm pretty sure how you are. You're individual that's always thinking. My mind is always going. Every
Can't sleep because I can't sleep.
Every fucking minute of the day, my mind is going. I got
with that.
ideas in my head, things I want to do, and I feel like if I'm sleeping at, I don't mean to curse that much, but it's the truth. If I'm sleeping at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and I have no ideas coming, I'm not working. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you have to take control, and you have to. I call it your countdown. You have to start intentionally, be more intentional about your countdown, which is basically you winding down to falling asleep. Right. And you have to extend your countdown. Your countdown may be 3 hours. Right. So if you're trying to get in bed, let's say by, 11, right? You 10, 9, 8. So your countdown starts at 8 p.m. Whereas you intentionally, how can I say this? Emptying out your mind. And you have
it's
to
like just the wind down.
it's a wind down.
Yeah. I got you. Not cut you off.
But it's no. Jump in. It's the wind down. It's an extended winding down.
Yeah.
But it's intentional things that you're doing so that you can. So in other words, you only have till 8 p.m. to think about A, B, C, and D.
Right.
After 8 p.m., you're arresting your thoughts and you're saying, okay, it's after 8. I'm not allowed to think on this anymore.
Discipline.
That is discipline.
discipline.
That's a disciplinary
discipline.
thing.
That's discipline.
And I'm listening. I'm listening to you. I'll tell you, bro, because I don't sleep well at all.
Oh, really?
And I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. But the last like 3 weeks, I've been able to sleep better. I've been waking up earlier.
That's
So
good.
if I go to bed at like 10 or 11, I'm gonna wake up at like 4:30 in the morning.
Do you do any type of working out or training late at night?
I do that sometimes, but I usually do that in the morning. I used to do that when I was playing, when I was in the league, like right after.
Right.
But
Try
I get up and
instituting that
yeah.
later at night. That'll help tire you out.
Yeah, yes, it does.
Yeah.
So I don't eat. I just work out.
Don't
just
eat, yeah, you can't only eat at a
smoothie or
certain
some
time.
shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But in the morning, like, but if I wake up 4:30 in the morning, I'm gonna read and I'm gonna write.
Yeah, most
And I'm
definitely.
gonna go into my notes and apply some shit that I need for the morning. And I go back to sleep, wake up like
Yeah.
whenever I need to do some business or whatever, 12. And then my day goes like that. That's how it's been like the last month.
And some people can thrive on that though.
Hell yeah.
Some
It's
people can
whatever
thrive.
works.
Like they
You know
don't
what I mean?
do the traditional 8 hours. sleep
Yeah,
or
I
7
can't
hours.
sleep 8 hours.
Some people have these moments where they have these pockets of sleep.
See, I
So-
believe in naps.
You
I
believe
take
in that?
I
I'ma
take
take a couple
naps. I
naps.
take
Yeah,
naps.
that's what
like
what
my
comes.
lunch.
I
I'm doing
wake
it for
up
years. Like I'll take a nap.
But if you
bro.
know how to nap well, then you just duplicate that, and as your naps get closer, now you're sleeping again.
Yeah.
That's come. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I remember like when I used to work for my first job. My man Muhammad used to always talk about it a couple of weeks ago. We talked. We worked together when I was living in Maryland. He was like during my lunch, instead of going anywhere, I'd just be in the corner at my desk and I'd take an hour nap. And I was good to go for the afternoon. So now at my job they have like a little rest area, like a little area where you can just go
get
in
right.
there. So I just go in there, when it's time for my lunch. I do work out most times, but like sometimes when I just need to I'll just take a nap, and it helps rejuvenate me because especially because you could be working all day and then you just your mind you just like, all right, I'm bugging. I'm not. You're doing more harm to yourself trying to figure it out. When your
Get
mind's not
delirious.
working. Yeah, you do.
You'll forget to eat and all kind of shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah.
but just being conscious of it at the time is great to understand. Like that's why that's with both of y'all saying. Like, I feel like that's very imperative for especially black men.
Yeah,
100%.
definitely.
We got so much shit going on.
Well,
Like
we
you talking
got a
about
lot of stuff
mind
going on.
racing.
Yeah,
100%.
Well, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm tripping. Like I go downstairs, got to get on the treadmill.
Yep.
Do some
That's me.
prison workout.
That's
Push-ups, crunches.
That's me. That's
and
me.
we figure it out. You know what I
And
mean?
'cause I
But we
think-
always figure it out
I
through
think
the grace.
I think it's too is like
God.
I think there's like like it's no think about it. People don't understand like, and I'm not saying people don't have stress, but there's a lot of stress on men in general.
Yeah,
we
for
have
sure.
we have we have to worry about the children. Mothers and wives do too, but and the girlfriends or whatever. But we have to worry about providing. We have to worry about working. We have to worry about being productive. And then still being able to have time to ourselves to process things, and things come at us differently, I think, and we process things differently as well. That's why we look at life in totally different from what a female looks at it. And we have a lot on us, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's important that we have to get that sleep, but we do need time to let our minds just wander and just let us, instead of us always thinking about the hustle, what we got to do next, what we got to achieve next. It's great to achieve, but you still have to have some peace and calm within yourself and your mind. And meditation, I think, is important as well.
most definitely.
So I've been trying to incorporate stuff like that. I'm trying. My time now, I'm meditating. I try to do it every day, but if I don't, I do it at least 3 times a week now. I do spa. So I'll go into the I'll go into the steam
I need to be
room,
over there with
and
that
I'll go
too.
into the
You do
sauna,
sauna,
and I listen to my headphones, listen to my music, and I just
Do you work on your
In
breathing?
that
work on my
sauna.
breathing. Yep.
Breathing
I-
technique.
yep.
Shout out to my boy Soul Cole.
Yep.
Pack. Pro athlete community. Shout out to all my people over there. Robbie, the CEO, Chip, Palchek, all the guys over there, man.
No doubt.
Y'all gonna be all there,
You
man.
increase your
I love
oxygen
it.
intake.
Yes.
That helps a lot of things too.
That shit is good. I do
Yes.
it while I'm on a treadmill
Yeah.
and on a bike.
Yeah.
It's,
Yes,
it's a
yes.
breathing technique.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? My
Oh,
man
yeah.
So Cold, he gonna probably see this because I'm gonna put it back up. But I'm gonna introduce y'all to all the guys. But I just want to say this before I digress. I ain't saying nothing else. Peace of mind, body, heart, soul, and spirit for all of us, bro.
My man.
Most definitely.
And we
Appreciate
need
you,
that
brother.
because we have to push that energy within our families, our children, wives, whatever, girlfriends, community,
Definitely.
everything.
Definitely.
Because they feel that energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And we have to be able to translate that energy to everybody that's around us.
Definitely. Right.
You know what I mean?
Powerful.
Because when we messed up, they feel it.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean? So that's why these conversations are therapeutic. And that's why these conversations need to be had with everything.
For communities in which equal cities.
And I'm shutting up now. So I got it.
For communities which equal cities and cities which equal states, and states which equal regions and or countries, and etc. The men can't afford to go down.
Okay.
We can't afford to go down. The community can't. If you want to take over a community, you take out the men. You take out the men.
That's fact.
That is true. That's
And that's from
That's a
our end.
fact.
That's a fact.
Now there are
That's true.
ways, of course,
But they
we
can't
know
take us
communities-
down, bro.
And that's why we have to take care of ourselves, as you were saying.
When they go in the village and they go into Africa and they they take
Exactly.
over ethnic, they take
Yeah.
they
Take the men
look,
down, then they
it's
go
true.
get the
Look,
women.
bro, if we
Then they can control the children.
how tall are you?
6'6".
6'6". All right. Even being 6'6" and a former excellent NBA player,
Thanks, brother.
if you were to walk into a venue and the men in that venue are strong and healthy with good posture, that is going to impact the environment that you're walking into, right?
Yeah, it's gonna make me think differently.
It's gonna you're going right? Right?
my posture is horrible. It takes me out.
You know.
But yeah.
I know
But
mine.
but and that's the problem, because where us as men are, I'll put us in the same class as wanting healthy things, healthy relationships, and we standing on business. This is not where these chicks outside in Charlotte are coming to, bro.
Get
These,
back to the work. Hey, get back to it.
whoa.
Back to the
They look.
Get back
They
to the
not,
action.
They not whoa men. I'm saying whoa men. Whoa.
Bro, I'm just listening.
Whoa.
I didn't say nothing. Just listening. Jason, I'm just
off the
listening.
chest.
Jay
See,
Breezy.
we wake up at 3 a.m. We meditate. We write in. You know, we're working
That's
out.
real shit. I can't lie
Man,
about
when
it.
it come to three in the morning, the back. That's what they doing out there. man.
So Jay,
Oh, you talking about they
I
all
love y'all ladies, though, man. I love y'all. Y'all my friends, y'all my sisters. I love y'all. And trust me, I can go a whole 2 hours on the guys. So I ain't
No, it's just, I
know,
feel you, man. You know, I'm talking about like the business. Like I'm like, damn, I gotta do this, I gotta do that.
Exactly.
What you talking about?
Exactly.
Okay.
yo, all right,
I'm just listening.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
just-
you party
I didn't say
word-
nothing.
Party words. We're over time.
Oh, no, we are. All right, we good.
overtime?
Nah,
Way
we
over
good,
time,
man.
but
Way over time.
way over time. But
But we're not over budget.
We're
I
not
love
over
this
budget.
shit, bro. I didn't expect this. I love this.
My dating life is over budget. Dating life
No,
is
we
over
did
budget.
all right, man. We did good.
And I can afford a lot.
All right. So parting words. For this. Do you ever? This is your time to talking to the.
You got to do a drop after this, of course, but
Yeah, you got to
just
drop. But like,
leave them
to
with
talk-
everything.
But like
that
even
you-
with everything you.
where to follow you,
Okay.
your
like-
podcast, everything.
Yeah, sure. So the Charlotte Agent, Instagram, Facebook, Jason Brown, LinkedIn. You can do the Charlotte Agent, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. THT Apparel. If you want faith-inspired gear, you can go to faithgear.shop. That's faith-inspired apparel, all great quality. Any real estate needs, property management needs, consultations about investing, all that kind of stuff. Follow me on YouTube, also for the podcast, Real Talk. What else? Also, yes, Space Club. I am the official founder of the one and only official Space Club in Charlotte.
Nice.
So you can follow that on Instagram and TikTok.
Nice.
Yeah. And peace and blessings. We have fun and we joke, but at the beginning, middle, and end of the day, people love God, love yourself, love the journey.
Jason, I want to thank you for coming on here today, and
Appreciate it.
it was an awesome interview, and I like the vision of what you have. And I think the information that you gave, I know the information that you gave on the real estate is very important. I implore people to listen and replay this because he's given you great information to build your own portfolio and on a path to success and wealth. And your journey, since I've known you, has been a long and great one.
Appreciate it, man.
We definitely want to give you your flowers on things that you've accomplished and what you're doing now and what you're going to be doing and achieving in the future.
Appreciate it.
So,
Thank you.
brother, thank you for blessing us with your spirit on this platform. It was
Thank you, bro.
one of my. This is an interesting interview. It was fun.
Man,
It was
hey,
informational. It was funny. I enjoy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not just lying to you. I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy this interview.
And I will remind everybody,
This
the old
was
girl
awesome,
didn't
bro.
call me back. She didn't call me back.
Hey, bro.
Dealing with some young buck.
Hey, bro.
Some young guy.
Hey, I really appreciate everything. Real estate, everything. We gonna lock in more.
Oh, yeah, most
with
definitely.
everything. But
Definitely.
with that, but no, this was amazing.
It was awesome.
I didn't get you in trouble, did I?
Huh?
I didn't get you in trouble, did I?
Hell no, you ain't get me in no trouble. Maybe I don't know. I don't care.
This world go viral.
I love it.
All right. So that's Charlotte on the Scene episode. This is a wrap. Thank you.
6. You
So
already
you
know what
guys
time
think
it
I
is.
just dropped?